So, how was everyone's Christmas? I gotta tell you, mine was amazing.
Seems like you were the only one.
What, you weren't excited for Christmas?
Let me think about that. Spending a weekend visiting my entire family. Smiling for aunts and uncles I never see, caressing cousins who never liked me anyway, grandparents who think everyone should get along, and judgment from every angle. Yeah, sign me up.
Sweet non-alcoholic eggnog in the morning. You are one postseason Scroogey bastard, aren't you?
I'm sorry, did you say Scroogey bastard? At least that after I had money, I'm always broke as a joke. Another reason I'm never hyped for Christmas.
I totally see it now. The real reason you don't get excited for Christmas is because you can't afford to get your loved ones the presents they deserve.
Oh, hell no, it's because I can't buy myself anything for Christmas. Screw the family. Every time I do buy them something, they always manage to rewrap it with that same look of masked contempt and disappointment. That's why this year I'm giving them the gift of ignorance.
Ignorance?
That's right. I ignore them.
How can you ignore your family on Christmas? The whole point of the holiday is to get into the spirit of giving.
The spirit of giving?
The spirit of giving!
If ever there was a gift that kept on giving, surely it's the gift of unchecked ignorance. Months will go by and I'll come up as a topic in conversation and they'll speculate for hours as to what I'm up to. All because I cared enough not to care.
Christmas hell, you fucked up Christmas Day. When I think of Santa, I don't think that kind of sleigh.
Okay, well, since someone can't stop being a Grinch for 5 minutes...
It's against my devilmas principles.
Right, whatever. Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Did you ever believe in Santa Claus?
What? Hell no.
Not even as a kid?
Well, okay, maybe sure, as a baby.
Alright, good to know.
Good to know.
That you haven't been this jaded your entire life.
Well, my parents put an end to that Santa Claus business pretty damn quick.
How do you mean?
No. I'm not willing to spill those beans.
Oh, come on! How bad could it be?
Trust me, you do not want to know.
Now I really want to know!
Oh, what do you want to know?
Oh, Ebenezer here doesn't want to tell us how his parents ruined Santa Claus for him.
The death of a dream. Happens to us all at some point, doesn't it?
So, how did it happen to you?
I caught my parents wrapping my gift.
That was it?
Easy come, easy go. Of course, we had been to the mall to see Santa earlier.
Mall Santas. They're always unpredictable and weird. The one that was at our mall, he was a big fan of the boys. A big fan.
Ew.
Yeah, he wound up in prison. It's Christmas every day for him now.
Okay, gross.
Yeah, well, my Santa wasn't that bad. He did smell like a pack of Newports, though. So I asked him for a pogo ball, and he guaranteed I would get it. When I saw my folks wrapping it up, the jig was up.
Well, that's not too bad, considering the way I found out.
How did you find out?
It was a couple of days after Christmas. I was sitting around playing with my toys, and my dad walks in and he goes, "So, do you think Santa Claus is real?"
Just like that?
And I said, "Yes, of course." My dad goes completely deadpan. "Well, he isn't." And then he left.
That is all it took.
Pretty much. After that came the news about the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, so on and so forth.
Well, I think I got you all beat.
Oh, is that right?
I doubt that.
I feel like mine was pretty damn harsh. I mean, how can you top that level of concrete psycho-pseudo-parental guidance?
Mine told me that if I shook the presents under the tree, Santa would know and magically replace all the toys with rocks. There's nothing funny about that!
Come on, man.
Okay. Okay. But I mean, you had the presents on Christmas Day, didn't you? I mean, no harm, no foul, right?
Not quite. You see, I got so hysterical about only getting rocks for Christmas that at the Christmas Eve party I totally lost it and ripped open all of my presents in front of everyone.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Everything! A friggin' PlayStation, CDs, games, clothes. I racked up.
Okay. How was that a bad story?
You made out like a fat rat with some cheese, huh?
Like I said, not quite. My parents were so pissed at me. They yelled at me in front of the entire family. Not only revealing that there was no Santa Claus, but also revealing that they were going to take all the presents back come the 26th of December.
Bullshit, they were bluffing, right?
I wish.
Damn, that's cold. They returned all your gifts?
Yep. And that's not the worst of it. They made me do it.
Are you serious?
Yep. Every single one. Receipts and all. They made me walk into every single store, return each gift, and then give them back the money for it. Yeah. They were pretty strict.
Okay, you win. That is the worst truth about Santa's story I've ever heard.
I don't think so.
Really? Well, you've heard all of our stories, so why don't you stop being an ass and tell us yours?
I'm telling you. You don't want to know.
You keep saying that!
Would you just tell us?
We would like to know.
Fine. You want it? Okay, here goes.
Finally.
Look, would you shut up already? When I was about 5, all me and my siblings could think about was Santa. That's all we could talk about. It was Santa.
Sounds about normal.
Well, it didn't sit well with my dad. He had an ego problem, always had to be numero uno when it came to anything. And then, well, it comes around to Christmas and his kids start praising some fictional character for all his hard work. Understandable he'd be a bit pissed.
So what happened?
On Christmas Eve, we were all sitting in the living room, getting excited about the arrival of one Mr. Claus, singing Christmas songs. I mean, we'd noticed there were no gifts under the tree, but we knew that was because Santa hadn't come yet. After a while of this back and forth, Santa this and Santa that, well, my dad finally lost it.
What do you mean, lost it?
Well, at this point, he got up and started screaming. I'm sick and tired of Santa Claus getting all the credit round here. I want to go outside and give him a piece of my mind. Well, we thought he was mental, but he got up, went to the door and went outside. After a few minutes, we heard a huge load of noise on the roof.
Noise on roof?
Well, we hear this noise and we all think the same thing. Santa Claus is here. So we all hide under blankets on the couch. We even hear the unmistakable, ho ho ho! And then we hear my father yell, it's time for you to retire, Santa! Bam chicka bam! The next thing we saw was a limp red body fall off the roof. With a massive thud.
Oh my god.
Then my father starts shooting into the sky. Pieces of what looked like reindeer falling and landing around Santa's lifeless corpse.
Sheesh.
Your dad went all out, eh?
Eventually, my father did stumble back into the house, covered in blood and brandishing a pair of antlers like an Oscar for Best Psychopath. There were no gifts that year.
Antlers?
Covered in blood?
I'm not going to pretend that I know for certain what he was shooting at. It was definitely something, that's for certain.
Did he ever fess up?
No, he actually kept the myth alive. He had his photo taken with his foot on Santa's body and he had it blown up to poster size to display every Christmas Eve to remind us all who was top dog.
Holy shit! Your dad killed Santa Claus!
Yep, Santa Claus isn't real. At least not anymore. Merry fucking Christmas. Yeah. Big up the combination massive. While a story exists between reality and bullshit, there will always be friction. For your children's brains, set the dad's egos at ease and tell them Santa Claus is pure fiction.